Might be 8.
It's tempting.
It's tempting.
Learning,
What you gonna do?
improving, flourishing, and evolving.
Life.
Life.
Like,
Yo. All right, y'all, we back.
Back.
Let's give it up.
what's up, y'all? This another episode of Life.
Welcome back. Welcome back. To kind of touch on what can we do to stop everybody's issues of feeling that the gun is the only way that they can turn, and what different places that maybe some people need to go or can go that can talk to somebody, or what can we do? I want to find out what everybody think we can do to kind of change the narrative of what's going on. So, yeah.
I can't figure out how somebody that don't get no money can afford bullets and guns. Like, you ain't gotta hustle to yourself, but you ain't even got on those shoes 10 times, 9 times out of 10. You walk around with some slides on.
Man.
But you got a chopstick that you got tucked down in your pants, and you ultra aggressive. I had ran into a term, man, called bully coon. And it was wild to me, like
what?
bully coon.
You said
a term.
A term.
A term
Okay.
called bully coon, and it's basically the ultra aggressive who run around and like terrorize our own people, but they when them other people show up, or when the cops come, or when anybody else from another ethnicity show up, y'all do know how to act right. Y'all do know how to be cool. Y'all do know how to sit still. Y'all do know how to, you know what I mean? Not be so ultra aggressive. So like, here you cooning out by way of not having the same energy for the other people that you got for your people.
No,
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
fact.
And that shit was crazy to me. That's a real term that people using though. Like, and we don't know about it, but if you see it, like, whether it be the big bro, you got $1, like, you really trying to intimidate me into giving you some money though. But like, if I ain't cut like that, I'm here you go. But if most of the time, like, man, find you something to do, man. You able bodied. You need to, you know what I mean, go get you a job. This ain't a hustle. This is big, my boy.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Boy, that's crazy. Yeah.
But I just tying into the people with the guns and the you know what I mean, that's all come around, like that intimidation factor, all of that comes across. Why do y'all even need the gun? You don't have a problem. You got the gun to go find the problem to demonstrate.
No, that's what's crazy, man. You hear them say, you ain't got no ops? What?
Who wants them?
Like, y'all out here looking for ops? Y'all better look for opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Man, like, in the last couple of days, we done, out east, we done had some young men get murdered, like, right across the street from each other.
Now, they double right back. The chick had 2 lives. She had one where the first little kid got popped and died. Then, like, 6 hours, she was like, this 6 hours later, his people didn't double back.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I mean, though? Like, when there's young kids and emotions is attached, them kids is being trained up by less stable adults anyway. So,
exactly.
like, all you seeing is a
Continuation of mess.
a cauldron of nonsense brewing, and you got people where they think nobody has a higher learning or a higher thought process. Like, nah, we ain't gonna do it like that. We gonna do this, or we gonna think this through. So, like, who's giving them the guns? Like, where y'all getting the guns from? Like, that's the
And the guns they got them expensive guns.
Yeah. That's
Like,
you didn't grind up on that. Like, like, I come from where you grinded up on material possessions and grinded up on, like, you didn't grind up on that. Somebody, you either took that or somebody, and
to start, number one, the streets. That's number one, the streets. you know, you can get what you want out in the streets.
Yeah, you can.
And,
For a price.
Yeah. Well, they got a market where you can shop. That's too much. That's too much. How much is that one over there?
Nah, that's facts.
Well, I know somebody around the corner that got one cheaper than that. And that's where they come from. Then you look up. You're right. They do got the expensive stuff.
But it use like that so that goes on the seller then, because the seller is supposed to have a responsibility though. Like you don't it used to be, and let's be honest, the streets don't really have a code, but men amongst men have codes. You know what I'm saying? So when you see somebody who don't got no business with something, you kind of deter them from doing that.
Well, and not to mention that I think a lot of it would come from, okay, so we talking about kids. How old are we talking?
Man,
they 12 or better.
Okay, so at 12 or better, number one, you don't got no bills from 12 to 17. You ain't paying no bills, so yeah, you probably do. You can come up with some money, whether you hustling or whatever you doing. You ain't paying no bills. If these kids had bills to pay, they couldn't afford these guns.
Yeah.
I'm just talking.
I feel you. I feel you. I just see them like in my reaction. I mean, like in my dealings with them, I just see them now got no move. Like ain't nobody got no motion. Nobody like they not
about to get something.
They not doing anything that is productive. Like you might catch some of them that got the job, but like actually going out and scoring and like I just don't see it. I see it's too much hanging out. You playing the game. You like you can't hang out and you ain't got a door that's swinging. You know what I'm saying? You can't hang out and it just don't make sense sometimes but like you said, it's a market for everything. It could have been some shoes traded for a gun. It could have been I stole some money out of my mama's purse. Who knows? But the fact of the matter is like. I'm saying, and they got guns, man, like guns.
And and it's too many. Like, it's too much of it going on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, it's just a couple people here or there. Nah,
they walking around with the gang look,
man,
with just guns. They might as well be. What did we have back in the day? The Guardian Angels. Right,
man. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
They might be 8.
It's tempting.
Learning.
What you gonna do?
Improving, flourishing, and evolving.
Life.
Yo.